Yankees fans booed outfielder Giancarlo Stanton in his Bronx debut this week after he struck out 5 times against Tampa Bay. If you ask me, I think they probably should have cheered him on. Nothing makes you a real New Yorker quicker than embarrassing yourself with a whole mess of Rays around. It's a pizza joke. We're starting off with a... I'm sorry, let's talk about baseball. Jokes about baseball! Yeah. Hello YouTube friends, my name is Nick Suss. I'm wearing a black shirt this time, and welcome back to Jokes About Baseball, a show that is a lot like Alex Bregman's walk-off pop-up. It doesn't look pretty. Chances are you don't want to think about it that much, but it happened. You can't ignore it. It is happening. What's our top story this week? How about the Marlins losing 20-1 to the Philadelphia Phillies on Saturday? Yeesh. I mean, look at this. They gave up grand slams twice in the first 3 innings. Think about this. The Marlins lost more grand slams this weekend than this guy. And that's hard to do. This guy hasn't won a grand slam in his last 25 tries. You want some perspective? This guy, Daniel Nava, has 2 grand slams since Tiger's last grand slam. And when's the last time you thought about Daniel Nava? Never. No one's ever thought about Daniel Nava. I'm sorry if you're watching Daniel Nava. But back to the Marlins, we get it, this team is trying to lose. But to the Phillies are not a very good team. Before this weekend, the only thing you thought about the Phillies for was they have a good-looking manager who doesn't know how bullpens work. Let's compare them to a team in their own city, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles played the worst team in the NFC twice last year, and they beat that team by a combined 8 points. The Phillies come in and in one game win by 19 runs, and the Eagles and Phillies do not have anything in common except for they play in the same city, and they both love to have a lot of different people throw the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Proof. I mean, you think about it, these teams should not be doing this. The Marlins should not be losing by 19 runs. The Royals, as of me filming this, have scored 16 runs all season. The Marlins just lost by 19. And think about the Royals. They're trying to lose so bad, they let this guy walk. And this guy can't even catch a pop-up that's 2 feet above his own head. That's where the Royals are at right now, and the Marlins are somehow worse. This is incredible. You know, we're 2 weeks into the season right now. There are a lot of new faces, a lot of guys that I don't recognize, a lot of guys that you probably don't recognize. So let's bring us to a new segment on Jokes About Baseball called, Who the Heck is That Guy? Who? Really, guys? This is the picture. Who even took this pic? When? What? I guess this is our graphic. Oh, I need better people around me. I need better people. Let's move on. First up on Who the Heck is This Dude? Matt Chapman. Who the heck is this dude? He's leading the majors in WAR through 2 weeks into the season. He's batting .375. He leads the Athletics in virtually every single offensive category. Who the heck is this dude? So I've been thinking about it. That's Josh Hutcherson. Pretty sure that's just the kid from the Hunger Games. So that solves that. On to our next question next. Who the heck is Matt Davidson? Why are there so many Matts I've never heard of? I was looking it up. This dude hit 26 home runs last year. He's been in baseball for 5 years. Who the heck is this dude? I didn't hear of him until he hit 3 home runs on opening day. He has 4 this season. Only a couple of people have more than him, and most of them are named Bryce Harper. Who the heck is this dude? Well, he's a guy who walked 19 times in more than 100 games last year, so I'm just going to say he's a less disciplined, grown-up version of what Baker Mayfield would look like if he was a real boy? That's my guess? Okay, I guess we're going on to our last one, and this guy, completely out of nowhere. Who the heck is Yonny Chirinos? You guys heard of this guy? He's pitched 9 shutout innings this year. He's only given up 4 hits, obviously no runs. That's what shutout means. Who the heck is this guy? He made his debut this year, hasn't given up a run. I looked it up. He was the Rays' number 21 prospect coming into this season, which is impressive because the Rays roster is just 25 prospects. Good for him. Who the heck is Yonny Chirinos? I'm going to say he's the love child that Cuba Gooding Jr. and young Sammy Sosa never had. That's what I'm going to say. This has been Who the Heck is That Dude? Who? Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I hope so. Maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we won't. Full disclosure, we only did it this time because my guest segment fell through this week. Whatever, let's hope it was fun. And speaking of fun, Bryce Harper. We're going to end this week by talking about Bryce Harper. He is lighting the world on fire in his contract this year. Already has 6 home runs on the season. Arguably the best player in baseball through 2 weeks. Which brings us to a new segment called, What's Bryce Gonna Do? What's he going to do? I got 3 scenarios for how he's going to end this season. The first one, perhaps the most likely, he's going to hit 70 home runs this season. He's going to be the unanimous NL MVP. Hopefully Jonathan Papelbon won't choke him out. And the Nationals are going to lose in the NLCS. My second scenario, teams are going to be afraid to pitch to him. He's going to approach Barry Bonds' walk record. He's going to be the first guy to have a 500 on-base percentage for the whole season. Teams are going to be so afraid of him, he's going to have to learn how to steal bases if he's going to want to score. And the Nationals are going to lose in the NLCS. My third guess, he's going to get hurt again. He's going to run into a wall and hurt his knee, or he's going to twist his ankle sliding. Something's going to happen. But he's going to be back right for the playoff stretch. He's going to be back when it matters. He's going to slug 4,000 in the postseason and be the best player we've ever seen. And the Nationals are going to lose in the NLCS. Those are my 3 guesses. I hope one of them comes true. I think I'm pretty close to being right in one of the scenarios. Let me know what you think Bryce Harper is going to do this season. That's all for this week's edition of Jokes About Baseball. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week, and you're going to want to turn in for a very special musical episode of Jokes About Baseball. Thanks for watching.